Putting the concept of pretending to be into practice doesn't have to be complicated. One of the simplest ways is to adjust your body language. If you want to be more confident, start walking with good posture, head held high, and firm steps. It's amazing how something so basic changes how you feel and how others perceive you. Next time you enter a room, do this and watch how the energy shifts. It's like you're already showing the world who you want to be. Another practical way is to create small rituals that represent your ideal self. Want to attract prosperity? Then, organize your wallet and treat money with care. Or maybe you want to be more disciplined. In that case, set a fixed time for your main tasks. These small daily adjustments create a powerful cumulative effect. I've used this technique myself to improve my productivity, acting as if I were someone who masters their routine. Additionally, the power of words is a great ally. Start using affirmations that reflect the person you want to become. For example, I am a prosperous person, or I deserve all the good things. These words, repeated with intention, help solidify your inner transformation. Next, I'll explain why this works so well and how it relates to how the human brain processes reality. The brain is an amazing machine that doesn't distinguish between the real and the imagined. It responds very similarly to vivid images in your mind, and you literally trick your mind into believing that what you imagine is already happening. That's why practices like visualization and pretending to be have such a deep impact. The brain begins to adjust its emotional and behavioral responses to align with the reality you're creating. Want an example? Think about how you feel when watching an emotional movie. Even though you know everything is fictional, your body reacts as if it were real. Heart racing, tears, or laughter. This happens because the brain processes these images and sounds very similarly to how it would with a real experience. Now, imagine applying this principle to your own life, mentally creating the success, prosperity, or happiness you want. Isn't that incredible? And the most powerful thing, when you combine this visualization with concrete actions in the physical world, the impact multiplies. It's like planting a seed in fertile soil and watering it. This connection between mind and body is what makes the law of attraction work so effectively. In the next point, we'll explore how you can use this mechanism to reprogram your subconscious and achieve real transformations. Reprogramming the subconscious is one of the most powerful secrets to transforming your life, and pretending to be is a key tool in this process. The subconscious is like a computer running in the background, influencing every decision and behavior without you realizing it. When you act as if you already are the person you want to be, you start rewriting the programs that shape your reality. It's like updating the operating system of your mind, eliminating limiting beliefs, and installing new possibilities. One technique I use a lot is intentional repetition. For example, if I want to strengthen my self-confidence, I create a detailed mental scenario. I imagine myself speaking clearly in a meeting, being heard and admired. Then I repeat this image daily, like a movie playing in my mind. The subconscious learns through repetition and begins to accept it as a new truth. In no time, I notice real changes in my behavior and the results I attract. Also, the external environment plays a crucial role. Surrounding yourself with stimuli that reinforce your new identity, like books, music, and even visual objects, helps consolidate the change. Want to feel more prosperous? How about changing the background on your phone to an image that symbolizes abundance? These details act as constant reminders to your subconscious of who you are becoming. And as you change, you'll see how your actions start to align and materialize your goals. Want to know how this directly impacts your results? Let's explore it in the next point. When your behaviors align with your goals, something almost magical happens. Your actions begin to create the reality you desire. This happens because the universe responds not only to what you think or feel, but to what you do. Think about it. What's the point of believing you deserve prosperity if, in practice, you continue acting in contradictory ways, like avoiding opportunities or spending recklessly? The alignment of thoughts, emotions, and actions is what transforms dreams into tangible results. I remember a moment when I decided to act as if I were already financially disciplined. I began monitoring my spending, investing small amounts, and even studying financial education. At first, it seemed insignificant, but over time, I saw how these actions began to attract more money and stability into my life. It was as if the universe said, "You're ready to receive more." And it wasn't just a matter of luck. It was the result of consistent actions aligned with my goal. This impact happens in all areas of life, whether it's health, relationships, or career. When you act as if you are already who you want to be, everything starts to align. You become a magnet for opportunities because your actions radiate clarity and confidence. But be careful. It's easy to make mistakes in this process, especially when it comes to consistency. In the next point, I'll show you the most common pitfalls and how to avoid them so your transformation is solid and lasting. When I first started using the pretend to be method, I made a few mistakes that delayed my results. The most common one, and something I see many people doing, is not being consistent. Pretending to be for 1 or 2 days is like planting a seed and not watering it. The secret is in repetition. If you want the universe to believe in your vibration, you need to send the same signal continuously. My tip: create visual reminders, like post-it notes with positive phrases or alarms on your phone with affirmations. This way, you reinforce your commitment every day. Another mistake is focusing only on the external part, without truly feeling what you're saying or doing. Pretending to be isn't about appearance, but about living the emotion of what you desire. If you want to attract abundance, for example, it's no use acting as if you're rich but still feeling fear or scarcity. I always say, feel the relief and joy of already having what you want. Connect emotionally with your goal, and it will make all the difference. Finally, Some people give up because they think the results aren't showing up fast enough. It's important to remember that the universe works on its own time, not ours. Don't get frustrated if you don't see immediate changes. Progress may be subtle at first, but trust me, it's happening. Keep the faith in the process. To inspire you, in the next point, I'll share real stories of transformation through this method. I always find inspiration in real stories of people who applied the pretend to be method and transformed their lives. One of them is Diana, who wanted to land her dream job, but was stuck in the belief that she wasn't qualified enough. She started acting as if she already had the position, dressed professionally, practiced her interview answers, and even repeated affirmations like, "I am a talented professional, and my work is valued." Within a few weeks, not only did she receive an offer, but she landed a position even better than expected. Another amazing case was Marcos, who wanted to improve his health. He visualized himself running in a park, feeling full of energy, even before taking his first step. Every day, he acted like a healthy person, made better food choices, did light exercise, and mentally repeated, "I am strong, and my body serves me perfectly." In less than 6 months, his transformation was visible, not only in his body but in his mind and spirit. And I can't forget to mention one story that deeply touches me. Clara's story, who wanted to overcome insecurity in her relationships. She started imagining herself as someone confident and loving, using phrases like, "I deserve to be loved and respected." Little by little, this inner change impacted not only her self-esteem, but also how others treated her. These stories prove that when you pretend to be, with intention and consistency, the impossible becomes possible. And if you still doubt it, I invite you to try it yourself. Now that you understand how the simple act of pretending to be can change your life, I ask you, what's stopping you from starting today? Have you imagined where you could be in a month, a year, or even 5 years if you start acting like the person you want to be? The truth is, the power is in your hands, or rather in your mind. What will you choose to create from now on? Remember, every small step in the right direction is a victory. Don't underestimate the impact of adjusting your posture, your words, or even your thoughts. You have the power to transform your reality, starting with what you do today. So why not take the first step right now? Share in the comments how you plan to apply this method and what change you want to attract. And of course, if this content made sense to you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Here, we will explore more about the law of attraction, transformation techniques, and stories that will inspire your journey. You deserve all this and much more. See you in the next video.